Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Dave, Holiday for Two, and I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a good week ahead. Well, we are starting our week-long trip that every year we do this between Christmas and New Year's, and we're going to do a little desert, kind of a desert loop, starting with dropping my dad off in Tucson, then heading over to Vekol Valley Road, I think is the name of it, for one night, and then to Quartzsite, and then up to Parker. So come along and we'll show you our little trip. And we just landed here at Vekol Valley Road. And it looks like it's going to rain, but I think it's just cloudy. We had rain the last couple of days around Christmas time. But we're pulling the Jeep this time, and we just pulled in here and got a nice little spot kind of off the freeway over there. I'll tell you more about it later. Gotta get unhooked. Or gotta get the dogs out.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Got Sam and Patch. Hey Patch, he's happy to get out of the motorhome for a while. We're kind of close to the freeway, but it's not too bad. There's a few people out here already, and I see another camper way over there and more down the road. I guess if we wanted a little more quiet, we could have gone back a little farther, but this is a nice little spot because I could just pull right through here and get back to Vekol Road. So that's nice. There's lots of little pull through spots, and I don't even have to unhook the Jeep. Watch out, Patch, I don't want to step on you. There's a campground just up the road that we almost stopped at. It's a Pinal County park that has a campground there. I think they have like 10, 12 sites, $10 a night, but we wanted to try this road. We came by here last year and almost stopped here. It looks pretty clean out here. Oh, just for the night. Then we're gonna get up in the morning, have breakfast and coffee, and hit the road and head up to Quartzsite tomorrow. We're gonna meet some friends up there, but I gotta call and see if they're on the way or not. We just dropped my dad off in Tucson and headed up this way. Last year we kind of did the same thing. We had took my dad up to Phoenix for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We went up to see family in Prescott, and then I took him back home in the motorhome, dropped him off, and I said we're going to go to Quartzsite. Last year we did kind of the same thing, and it's a good time of the year to travel in Arizona, I tell you what. It's perfect. It's like 70 degrees right now, only the clouds. I was hoping that we'd be able to get a good sunset. Sunsets out here are awesome, but I'm not going to be able to see the sunset. Oh, at least I don't have to unhook my Jeep. Yeah, I don't have to unhook. I like that. Oh, let's see where Mom and Sam are. Good morning, everybody. We just got up. I was trying to get you a good sunrise picture, but unfortunately the sun just came up. We had clouds all morning. Stay tuned at the end of the video and I'll tell you more about how to find this place. This is a great spot if you want an overnight stay off the freeway between Gila Bend and Casa Grande. Vekol Road. I'll show you how to find it. Now apparently though, there are some people that have been here for a while. And I checked on the map and I found this place on Campendium. It's also on freecampsites.net. So I did use some of my websites that I told you about in another video about how to find campsites. But what I didn't know until I got on the Google Maps was that there are some hiking trails back down Vekol Road. So if you like hiking and ATV riding, this is all part of a wildlife zone, kind of a new wildlife zone. But there's hiking trails back down this road. They go back in those mountains over there. And this road goes down for quite a ways. So if you really wanted peace and quiet and you want to get away from the freeway noise, you could go down the road farther. I know there's more spots because when I got up in the air with the drone, I could see more campsites down farther. So, and actually where we were, I don't know if you can see, there's the freeway overpass right there on the other side, to the right of the camper there. But we didn't, there were a couple times last night where we didn't hear the freeway at all. But we stayed pretty buttoned up because it was cold last night, or cool I should say. So we didn't really leave the windows open a lot. Today's going to be a little cooler. Yesterday it was like 69, 70. Today's going to be in the mid 60s all day. We're going to head down the road to Quartzsite and meet up with some friends. So we're going to get up on the freeway in a little bit and head down the road. This would be a great spot for an overnight stay if you want to come, if you're traveling on Interstate 8, like I said, or if you wanted to come do some ATV riding and hiking, you could go down the road a little ways. I think private property is to the north of the freeway. I was trying to find on Gaia Maps whether this was more camping to the north of the freeway, but it looked like it turned into private property. But this side of the freeway is all BLM land and the National Monument area. But it doesn't make sense because there's signs sometimes that say private property. So I'm not quite sure, even though I see campers just like we are off to both sides of Vekol Road. There's 2 motorhomes over there. You got those 2 motorhomes over there, and there's another trailer way over there, and there's some more campers down the road not too far. And this is Vekol Road right here. So stay tuned at the end of the video. I'll tell you more about it. Catch us on the next video. We're going to be up in Quartzsite. Probably stay at High Jolly. I'm not sure yet. We're going to have to check it out. See how busy it is. Safe travels, everybody. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you see the next ones. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. And stay tuned if you want to find out how to find this road. Take care. Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to find Vekol Valley Road. It is a little bit tricky to find. If you're traveling in Arizona or through Arizona on Interstate 8, between, say Casa Grande area and Gila Bend area, it's kind of halfway in between here. There's a little spot here called Bighorn, so you're just going to kind of keep going here, kind of where that Interstate 8 symbol is right there. And just south of the 347, right in this area, let me zoom in here in a second, and I'll show you where it's at. There. Now right here where the 84 meets the Interstate 8, there is a little park right here we passed. It's a Pinal County Park, and I think it's like a $10 fee per night, but they have about 12, 15 sites in there. It's worth checking out. One of these days we'll go in there and check it out. But that is a little paid campground area, and it looked pretty nice. It also looked open, but we wanted to head down the road and wanted to find Vekol Valley Road. So you're going to come a little bit farther, and I'll zoom in. Now, before I zoom in, there is an area here called the Sonoran Desert National Monument, also South Maricopa Mountain Wilderness, and to the south is Tabletop Wilderness. Now, I'm not sure where the borders cross over or intervene, intermix together, and I really don't know. But I know that there are some hiking trails down near this Tabletop Wilderness area. That's where this Vekol Road goes down to. So if you're interested in like ATVing or hiking, just take Vekol Valley Road and look. There's some lava flow north trailhead and a lava flow west trailhead. And as far as I could see, there were some jeep trails that went up into these wilderness mountain areas here. So it's a popular area for hikers. I think there is a trailhead that you can pull into here and park, but it's not an easy trailhead to get to. It didn't look like it was going to be it's not a paved road, so don't expect that. I wouldn't go out there if I didn't have anything. If I had a four-wheel drive vehicle or a high clearance vehicle, I wouldn't be afraid to go out there, but I wouldn't take a car out there. At least I'd be afraid to. Vekol Valley Road actually goes quite a ways down. You do have to be careful though. This is over here, I believe this is part of military area, but I'm not actually positive on that. I know there's also Indian reservations out here too. But let me zoom in on where you get off the freeway. It's kind of weird how everything kind of mixes together, and you just have to be careful where you're traveling out here. It's always good to have one of those Gaia maps or on-off road maps that you can look and see what kind of land you are on, whether it's state trust land or BLM land or private land. So it's kind of interesting to travel around out here. This is BLM land through here. Now, let me switch to satellite. There. We were actually probably, if I could zoom in on it, we were in that little area right there. But look, I saw people camping all the way down here, and there were people down in this area. So let me zoom in a little bit, and you'll see what I mean. I like to use Google Maps so I can kind of zoom in and see what the lay of the land looks like. And the road looked like it was pretty nice road. So if you wanted to go farther back and get a little more privacy, I did see on the drone, I saw people camping in this area and this area. But we were up in this area right here where this little road shoots off. Zoom in a little bit more. So we actually pulled down this road and did a little turnaround and kind of parked in here. But there were a couple motorhomes parked over here, a trailer parked down here, as well as more people down farther south. I didn't look and see if there was anybody camping north of the freeway. I'm not sure about that. Sometimes you'll see truckers pull off here in their semis, and they'll pull off somewhere and sleep for the night. And in Arizona, that's pretty common. So you might see truckers pull off the freeway and just pull off somewhere and sleep. And really, they don't bother them, and nobody seems to mind them doing that. In fact, I'd rather see them do that than get on the road, and be tired and sleepy. But Vekol Valley Road is a great place to just spend maybe a night if you're passing through. If you do have ATVs or you do like to do hiking and stuff, it might be worth coming down here, taking an ATV out to the lava flow trails and check those out if you're going to spend a couple days here. It's kind of in between your cities, so if you're needing supplies, you're not really close to an area to get supplies. Your best bet is there is a little place here called Lucky's Diesel back towards Gila Bend. Casa Grande. And there's that West Pinal County Park that I was talking about. Let me zoom in on that. One of these days, I'm going to stop there and check that out. But let me zoom in so you can see what I mean. There is a place here where it looks like you can park. West Pinal County Park. And if you click on it, it shows you pictures of what it looks like, and it'll even show you some of the camping areas. Let's see if there, and it shows you people camping in there. So that's kind of worth checking out if you're in the area and you want an established campground. I think they have little ramadas, maybe a table, and a little fire pit. And no fires depending on what time of year. You know, you want to check the fire restrictions and stuff. Summertime, it's going to be hot there. But in the wintertime, this would be a great little spot for us a night to stay a night or a couple nights. I did see some campers in the area. So when we passed, I also saw a few spots that look open. So just be aware of that. Kind of a nice little thing to check out. One of these days we'll go through there and do a video on that and maybe check it out for you. But right now, that we were at Vekol Valley Road and enjoyed our night. It was very quiet, peaceful, didn't have any problems. Freeway noise wasn't too bad where we were. If we'd have gotten back just a little bit off the road, I think it would have been better. So keep that in mind. Safe travels wherever you're going. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button and catch you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.